Do you have a heating, ventilation, or air conditioning problem and need it fixed as soon as possible? Has it been a long time since the last time you have the HVAC system in your home or at your office maintained? Finding the right HVAC contractors can sometimes be hard. You need to make sure that they have the knowledge, skill, and experience to provide you with complete repair and maintenance services. That's why we're here to help. With a highly trained, licensed, insured, and experienced team of technicians, we're proud to offer the best services in the field. From sale, installation, to repair and maintenance, we take each project with care and with a focus on open communication and getting the job done right the first time. Maintaining the ventilation, air, and heating systems in your home or office is the key to the longevity of your units and effective energy savings. So don't risk your money on an ineffective HVAC system. Call us today.
Good morning, this is TCR, TroyCommunityRadio.com. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV. It's time for the Lincoln Community Center Report, and with me, Shane Carter. Good morning.
Good morning, Clint. How you doing?
Doing great. Great to have you back in the studio.
Yes, sir. Glad to be back.
You're a busy man.
Well, you scared me away with the prop back here.
Well, he scared me when I came in this morning as well, so don't feel bad. It's Halloween.
Glad to be back, though, too, man. I appreciate you fitting me in. And been doing good, just busy with the center. And besides the center, trying to get ready for our Thanksgiving stuff and planning for that. And then we had well, you know that we had like a strategic planning event, which is great, but it's like you get all this work to do. And now as a director, I'm responsible for getting this action plan together.
Now you implement it all.
There you are. Implement's the word.
Hey, one of the things you have going on over the center, and with the weather kind of changing and people not being able to maybe get outside so much, is your Zumba classes.
Yes, actually the Zumba classes have been going well, but the instructor wanted me to let him know that, you know, we've got a need for more people to participate. And also on top of that, there's been a huge influx of people contacting us with the cold weather. So Tuesday and Thursdays at 6 o'clock, that's offered here at Lincoln Community Center at 110 Ash Street. And the cost of the class is $7. But you also can you can also purchase a punch card to allow you to kind of discount the classes. So if you have any questions, contact us at 937-335-2715. And the instructor is Angela Davis, and she's done an awesome job. So
now, do you do that in the gymnasium?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's not as hot in there now.
Well, things are cooling off a little bit outside.
Yes.
I bet it does make it more comfortable.
Makes it easier to work.
Tell us some good news about your Good News Club.
Well, the good news is that they've got a huge amount of kids, probably about 20 on Tuesday evenings from 5 to 6:30. But the Good News instructors have told me they want to reach even 40 or 50 kids. So the nice thing, Clint, it's free. If the kids are in the after-school program, they can stay until 6:30 after the program's over, and they learn Bible verses and have activities and do snacks. They play like a kickball game Tuesday in the gym. But I'll tell you, it's a neat way for the kids to be able to do some positive things. And we don't try to make it a focus on, well, I know I don't as a director, on religion as much as the kids having positive mentors in their life, making a snack, learning something, and then also for the parents, it allows for them to maybe go shopping, grocery shopping, and handle their business after work. So
okay. You had just kind of mentioned it with the Thanksgiving holiday feast. How is that coming together?
It's coming better. You know, the last 3 years, we've definitely fed a lot of people, probably 150 plus, and this year our goal was to be able to deep fry 8 or 9 turkeys. I know last year you stopped by and helped us out with a donation, which was really cool, and we're hoping that this year, kind of a plea out to the community, we're hoping to feed 150 plus, so if anybody maybe has an extra turkey that they get from maybe their job, or maybe they're not cooking at their own home and they want to come over to the center and eat, we could use an extra turkey or two. We also could use volunteers to help serve, and then the last thing that's probably really critical is just obviously our paper products, beverages, and any types of sides or desserts. So if you have any interest in wanting to donate to that, please come down and see us at the Lincoln Community Center. Inquire on our website at www.lcctroy.com. And if you have an hour to help serve, or if you want to make your homemade casserole dish, we'd love to have anything and could use the help. It's truly a community event. It's hence why we call it a community feast. And we've partnered with Dick Steineman and the Soup Kitchen on days whenever, per se, around the holiday when they're not open, if we offer these events, and he has a lot of people come over to us. So it's really a growing program, and we're having that event, on Wednesday, November the 25th, and it'll start around 5:30 p.m.
Okay. And with all the holidays coming up on us, what are your holiday hours at the center?
Good question. We'll be closed for Thanksgiving Day, obviously, and then Christmas Eve and Christmas Day we're closed, as well as New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. But the important thing for parents, and we get a lot of questions about this, is when school is closed, whether if it's inclement weather, a holiday, teachers' work days, the kids are welcome to come in from noon to 5, and that allows us from 8 to 12 to be able to do our work in the office, get set up for them, and then from noon to 5, we're going to allow for them to come in and do their activities and have fun. We just started Clint where we've sent out a survey to the parents on days that school is out as to what neighborhood they live in, if it could help if we maybe pick them up and transported them for working parents. So that may be something new we try over the winter break.
Okay. Basketball sign-ups underway now?
Yes, youth basketball sign-ups are underway till the end of the month. Please, parents, if you could get in by the end of October here, because our goal is to start practices the 1st of November, first game on November the 14th, and it's critical we get the information to be able to order jerseys and get organized. So I'm going to put that on the website. I'll share it on Troy Community Radio's Facebook and things. And I just want to make sure any kids grades K to 12 that want to participate in the Winter Youth Basketball League, and the cost is $30.
Now, you've got a need for some coaches for the basketball.
Yeah, I think they're tired of me coaching. And,
or do you need to multiply yourself?
Well, I need to run the clock and get organized and make sure parents have practice schedules. So, yeah, and the reason being a lot of our staff members that have helped in the past, it's good, but 2 of them were hired to help coach Troy basketball, and we're hoping that they can help turn the program around, Ramel Mitchell and Jeremy Hughes. So we lead 2 good, experienced basketball minds to a better place, but ultimately the kids are going to need positive role models and people with instruction to help them. So if you have any questions or what that entails, really I run all the practices, so it's not mandatory. Coaches are there for practice, but for Saturdays, games start around 10 o'clock. We're done around 2 or 3. We could use referees, coaches, people to help keep the score. So please, if you're interested in coming out and seeing the kids play, contact us.
All right. And tell us about your after-school program. Now, you just kind of mentioned before we started the show that you've had really an increase in the amount of kids.
Yeah, as Coach Taylor, the one that drives the van, would say, we're at capacity on every stop. So there's only 11 seatbelts plus the driver. So when he goes to Haywood, he comes back and drops them off. When he goes to Kyle, comes back and drops them off. And same with Van Cleve and Forest. But it's a good problem to have. We're servicing over 50 kids a day. It's what we dreamed the program would get to. But it also is one of those things like we talked about, Clint, you're providing a service, and then it comes to, at the crossroads of what do you do to continue it or to reach more people. And that's where, as a director, my staff and I, we have to be creative and find out for some of these kids at Concord and Hook that we still aren't able to pick up. Or, we were at Haywood yesterday, and a parent luckily gets 3 kids a ride to the center. If not, we'd be over capacity. So it's good. We never thought we could even afford to maintain a van, but now that we have it, there's more need there because parents are like, oh, wow, well, we used to not be able to get there. Maybe the van can take you. So it's something next year we're going to try to offset in some way. Just to make sure, mainly for the kids, for those parents that are working or busy or whatever, maybe we can get them there.
I know last year you got yourself to the van.
Yes.
Have you raised maybe the bar a little bit higher now that you're working towards a bus?
Well, I'll tell you this. We would love to have more seats. I don't know how that would work. We had so many nice in-kind donations towards the van. We want to make sure we keep that and take care of it. But could we use a bus? Yes. Or even working with Troy City Schools, maybe a partnership that allows for them to a drop point for the kids around the center. That would be
good idea.
But I know that affects liability, budget,
right,
staffing, all that. So can't ask for too much, but I think we can work towards that. And we had a nice meeting that had been on Monday afternoon, and Eric Herman, superintendent, was there, and we talked about some of the things, being able to partner, whether if it's coming into the schools with some of our liaisons. So we're hoping that going into this next year, we can partner with them better, and then mainly just be more efficient and not have to duplicate programs and duplicate, if we request funding for something and really another organization has the same need, maybe we can partner, and we're not kind of doing the same thing.
Good call.
Yes, sir. So
all right.
We're going to try.
Anything else you have going on at the center?
No, I'll tell you the one thing that really is coming up now that we could use help with too, that's moving forward, is we're going to try our best to do something too for Christmas for the kids, and usually it's more of a dinner and things like that. So anybody that wants to be on that committee, I know Nicole would love help. And I know a lot of people get all excited around the holidays for helping and giving back. So if there's any way you'd like to help in that manner, that's pretty much the next coming thing.
And so they just give Nicole a call?
Yeah, give the Lincoln Center, myself or Nicole a call at 937-335-2715, or you can shoot us an email, scarter@lcctroy.com and nburton@lcctroy.com, and just an opportunity to give back and get involved.
Now, I hate to even mention the word snow, but we know we're starting to head that direction. What kind of things could you use around the center that folks could donate that would help out.
Well, I'll tell you now that you mention it, and last year we went through so much of it, is basic salt to help with the walks. Because we got to get out there around 5:30, get the walks ready so they're nice and clean for the everybody, but for the seniors going to the pool and pickleball. We could use salt for the winter. And then going into the winter too, one thing we'll have the open house, the Thanksgiving, and the Christmas thing. We can always use bottled water and beverages.
Okay.
And paper products of any sort in terms of paper plates, cleaning paper towels, cleaning products, things like that would be great.
How about after-school snacks?
After-school snacks, and I appreciate you putting that plug out there because we've had a lot of people say, I've heard on the radio, and bring by puddings and yogurts, and
Excellent.
we had a lady bring over some of the individually packaged crackers and things. So those things go a long way.
All right.
All
Hey,
right.
Shane, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you and Dave.
This has been the Lincoln Community Center Report. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV.